Good morning, boys and girls. Happy Friday. We made it. Yay. We made it through our first full week. And I'm sure we all did fine. I'm very pleased with what you've been doing, that we've managed to use our Google Classroom and things are going well. Today is Friday, March 27th, 2020. So happy Friday. Okay, so what do we want to go over today? So I hope everybody's doing well with their other subject areas too. Have you gone into your homeroom teachers every day and checked in? Have you gone into Mr. Ebert and Mrs. Pinella for social studies or science? How about Mr. Ebert if you have him for math or Mrs. Pinella for math? And how about gym, art, music, library? I know those teachers have been posting too. I saw some cool things that you could do with them, some activities you could do around the house if you're getting bored, or go outside. And Mr. Manning has had some things, so I hope everybody's going on there. Like this, we said, this is new, and we're all learning, and we're doing great with it. So make sure you check in with your teachers. You can hear Avery; she's still here with me. She's going home tonight. She's playing with her toys right now. I hope you're playing with your brothers and sisters if you have them too. This is a good time for families to get together and play with your brother or sister if you never do, or do a puzzle together, or do a game together, or do some things that you don't normally do. Help each other out. How about mom or dad too? What can you do around the house? Maybe you could say, Mom, what kind of chores can I help you with? I bet that would make her really happy. Or Dad, maybe you can help clean up the yard. We were picking up sticks yesterday, throwing them into the woods. The flowers are starting to come up, so it's that time of the year. So see how you could be helpful too. All right, so let's go over our daily work. Put my glasses on here. So we're going over Thursday because today's Friday. We'll go over Fridays on Monday. We'll always go over on the next day. So correct these sentences. Oh, when I read some of these sometimes, we ain't never hiked down the Grand Canyon. All right, and that's the one I have up here. We ain't never hiked down the Grand Canyon. Okay, we always start with the beginning and the end, moms and dads. So we know has to be capitalized, beginning of the sentence, Grand Canyon, put a period on there. Now, I have a real problem with this word, ain't. It's a good thing I never hear you guys speak like that, which is good. But we ain't never hiked down the Grand Canyon. How can we say that? There might be a couple of different ways, but I'm going to say we have. And I'm going to cross it out. We have never hiked down the Grand Canyon. There are two more things we need to fix. Oh, I don't have this lined up right, do I? Let's see. Grand Canyon is the name of a park. Have you ever been there? It's out west. It's in Arizona. It's in a couple different states. I think maybe part of it is in Utah. I got to go there a couple of years ago. We have never hiked down the Grand Canyon because it's a proper noun and it's a name we have to capitalize. The G and the C, those are two parts of the name. Capitalize that. Aunt Martha sent us a gift for Hanukkah. Yesterday I told you that Hanukkah is a holiday. It's around Christmas time. Someone who's Jewish celebrates Hanukkah. So that's a proper noun because it's a holiday. Capitalize it. It looks like a funny word. It's hard to spell. It's something that's spelled a couple of different ways, but the spelling is correct. And then punctuation at the name. You know what? Yeah, Martha sent us a gift for Hanukkah. I sound excited. I'm going to put an exclamation mark. Beginning of the sentence plus Aunt Martha is her name. So it's for two reasons that Aunt is capitalized. So let's see. Aunt Martha sent us a gift for Hanukkah. All set. We're finished. Okay, let's see. Number 3, I hope you took your sheet out. I hope you take this out and you look it over. You can make corrections to it. I'm not going to collect these back, but you can do it in pencil and then you can get another colored pencil when we check it over and circle your mistakes like we've done. I'll even let you use a pen to circle your mistakes. You can do that too. That's a treat. All right, next one, number 3. The U in mule is another name for like a donkey, sounds most like the vowel sounds in which word? So we're doing the oo sound, long U. We have pull. Does it have the oo sound? No, it would be pool, but it's pull. Tool. Ooh, I see that spelled with O's, but I know that's ooh, so circle tool. Tune. Ooh, I see a U there with the E at the end, and we know that rule, a silent E rule. Makes the vowel say its name. Ooh, tune, so circle that. And music. Music has two vowel sounds. One is a U, one is an I, but circle it because of that U. It makes a ooh, music. Right, number 4 and 5, we have to decide, are they commanding us, stating us, making a statement, telling us something, question, or excited? And we're going to write one of those words after there. Look out for that car. Someone would say it that way. Someone wouldn't say, look out for that car, or look out for that car. They're going to say it with excitement if you're about to get hit by a car. So that's exclamation. You should have written the word exclamation there. And half of $1 is 50 cents. So it sounds like a math class lesson. And it's someone telling you something. Not telling you to do something, but they're telling you about something. That's a statement. So you should have exclamation and statement. So that's our Thursday work. Let's quickly look at Friday. You can do this today. Which reference source would you need to find the following information? Dictionary, telephone book, or encyclopedia? This question is a little bit outdated because of technology, but we have dictionaries, and I know once in a while I pull the dictionary out with you guys. Dictionary tells us the definitions of words. Telephone book, a lot of people Google it. I still have telephone books in the drawer in my kitchen. Mr. Oppel and I like to use our telephone book because you can't always find a telephone number online. So sometimes we use a telephone book that tells you what someone's telephone number is. But so many people only have cell phones now and they don't have a house phone. So pretty soon telephone books probably won't be around. And encyclopedia, we've talked about that in class. It's kind of like Google. They're book sets that they have in libraries. And if you need to look something up, you would go to if you want to learn about apples, you would go to the book that just has an A on it. And all the A words are in it. And it tells you about things. It doesn't just spell the word or give you the definition. It tells you the definition, but it tells you about it. So let's see, which would we use? A dentist near my neighborhood. I wanted to find the dentist. So where would you look? Would you look at a dictionary, a telephone book, or an encyclopedia? Pick one and write it on the line, please. The phone number for Pizza Hut. We talked about that. And that's kind of the clues in the word. Number 3, information for report on the snowy owl. So if you were doing an informative writing piece about snowy owl, what source could you use to find out about that animal? Number 4, how to spell the word mesmerizing. Ooh, we'll talk about that meaning when we do this on Monday. And information about the Grand Canyon. Oh, that was in our sentence. Remember, it's a place. I wanted to go on vacation there. Where could I read about the Grand Canyon? In the dictionary, in the telephone book, or an encyclopedia? I know there are other places. But let's choose one of those 3. You know, if you have another idea, choose one of these 3, and then you could put the other idea on the side too. Be curious what you write about. Right, so that's our work for there. Yesterday we had the parts of speech paper. When you put that in, I put comments on it. Hopefully you're reading the comments. Some of you, I asked you to fix certain numbers. We've talked about nouns, which is a person, place, or thing. A verb, which is an action word. And adjectives, which describe something. People did okay. There were some that were a little bit tricky. But this bottom one, number 7, was very tricky. So I put that on my board. I don't know if you can see the writing here. I'm limited as to my dry erase markers. I really don't have. I wanted to use a different color, and I don't have a red one, which is nice. Anyway, NVA. So noun, verb, adjective. All right. So I gave you a clue, and I circled which it is. So the first part, they want a verb. The second part, they want a noun. And the third part, they wanted a noun. Some of you got this wrong. It's tricky. So if we picked a verb, I see something slowly. A verb is an action word, so we're doing something slowly. I'm going to say climbing. Climbing slowly. Let's write that in there. And that's a tricky word too. It's got a B in there. An M and a B. Climbing slowly. Now I need a noun. Let's say Jake. He's a person. finally reached the, and I need another noun. Now I'm thinking I could say apple, but does apple make sense with climbing? This isn't playing the Mad Libs game. It kind of sounds like that, but climbing slowly. I'm climbing. Jake finally reached the, I'm going to put mountaintop. So there's our sentence. Climbing slowly, Jake finally reached the mountaintop. That was the one that seemed to trick people the most. So you can correct those. Put all of these papers in your writing folder. Just keep them. Don't throw anything out. Just stick them in the back of the folder. You can correct this if you want. The answers that I put on yours, you did well. You take a picture and you download the picture. On things that I have writing, like the what you wrote about what you've done, just click right on the Google Doc that I opened for you and type right in that. You won't have to like save it because it does it automatically. So this one, I saw pictures and that's great. All right, just want to give you, today, it's Friday. I've had a rough week. We're going to go easy. This paper is in your writing folder. Please take that out. It's called Writing Paragraphs. We're going to take a couple of days to do this. I don't want you to do this sheet today. All I want you to do is you're going to choose one of the topics and fill in the graphic organizer by writing a topic sentence and 3 supporting details. That's what we're going to work on. All I want you to do today is you decide, do you want to do it on movies, summer, or mini golf? So you need to give some thought that you know enough things about one of those topics. All you're going to do today is choose and circle. That's it. Okay? But I want you to think, do you have enough information that you could write about mini golf? If you've never gone mini golfing and you don't really know a lot about it, this might be tough to do. But maybe you go to the movies all the time and you know a lot about that. Or if you're like Mrs. Oppel and you love summer, I'm so looking forward to summer. Avery's playing with some noisy toys. You'd probably want to do it on summer. So don't do anything else, and then just keep this in the top of your folder. We'll be working on this next week. Okay? I think that's everything. Oh, the last thing, the question. So, what is Mrs. Oppel's favorite thing to do on a Saturday? I think I've probably talked about this a little bit, so I'm not sure if I have. I'm going to give you a clue. I can't do it tomorrow or Sunday because of the times that we're in. But when I do it, I go out early in the morning on a Saturday. And the other clue is I like to save money. I'm a bargain hunter. So you can put your answers in the comment section. What do you think is my favorite thing to do on the weekend? So usually bright and early on a Saturday morning. And then in the summertime when we have no school, I do it on Fridays sometimes. Okay, so put your answers on the comments. Everybody have a great day today and have a good weekend. I think tomorrow's going to be a little bit nicer. One of the days. I have to watch the weather. I don't have the TV on too much, but let me catch up with what the weather's going to do. I think one of the days is going to be nice. Get outside and play. All right, bye guys. Bye families.